Channel 13 News, just the tip of the insider news. Good evening. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Robin Banks. A woman was viciously attacked by a pack of chihuahuas outside of Tasty Cakes, a new dance club that alleged a few are staying with chihuahuas as security. Reports from one witness of last night's situation claim that, quote, "The girl that got yeeted last night told me that she was Patrick Schwasted and proceeded to talk more shit than Tony Bennett over late curly fries. They called up security on her and that was a wrap. I don't know what they fed those dogs, but they are meaner than a sack full of rattlesnakes," unquote. The woman was medically transported to the nearby hospital where she remains in critical condition. In other news, scientists discover your mother has a mustache like Wyatt Earp. She is also on the cover of Beard and Mustache Monthly 6 times. In another story, a 22-year-old model, Smashley Spencer, a former performer at Candyland, now performs at Tasty Town Gentlemen's Club. A fight broke out between Smashley and another club goer. The scuffle was brutal when the police arrived. The police took her in for questioning, and at her sentencing, she'd been convicted of 1 count of delicious within 1,000 feet of a club, 1 count of scrumdiddlyumptious while operating a motor vehicle, and criminal mischief. She was released on all charges due to being smoking hot. Alright, it's time to take a break.
In 1946, Decadent Ball was a Bavarian chocolatier that knew the secrets to creating the perfect candy. Made with the best quality cocoa, Decadent Balls is the supreme leader in fine candies and confectionaries. You can always put Decadent Balls in your mouth knowing that we don't use chemicals or animal testing. They are even great on the go, at home, at work, at parties. Gobble them at a gift exchange, snack alone or with friends. We take pride in knowing they will be some of the best balls that you'll put in your mouth today. So next time you want a mouthful of Deutschland's best, elegantly brandish some Decadent Balls.
Hello and welcome back. A distinguished doctor of 15 years is being investigated for sleeping with one of his clients. He was quoted to say, "Oh, it's fine when they do it down there at the hospital, but as a veterinarian, makes a mistake." Our next story of Porkatonahatties University, science studies worked out the difference between an old thermometer and a new digital type. After weeks of data, it all boiled down to the taste. Speaking of medical suppliers here have decided to sugarcoat an old bother in the U.S. Chocolate tongue depressors. They are a little larger in the standard use in the market today. Data tracks it shows that an 89% increase in popularity with women across the board. And finally, a family feud that's been going on for years came to a sudden halt the other day. 2 sisters were in a constant battle over power of a local group. The feud ended when someone dropped a 2-bedroom, 2-bath on one of the sisters. Witnesses stated that the occupant of the home in question then robbed the deceased's shoes in an attempt to cover up her tracks. When authorities showed up, the witnesses' statements claimed that the feet, quote, "rolled up like toothpaste and flossed out," unquote. The other sister was unavailable for comment. As always, thank you for tuning in to Sports at 11. I'm Robin Banks.